Welcome into the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Harrison Graham. It is mailbag time here on the show. So if you have a question, if you have any thoughts, free agency, trade deadline, whatever, get your questions in by using hashtag Chiefs or by super chatting, and we will answer as many as we possibly can here on the Chiefs Report. Let's get it started here. The Gamer OG, just wait until the Chiefs have Odell Beckham. So this comes after the Chiefs blowout went over the 49ers. Yeah, an offensive explosion, 44 points. I'm still very interested in OBJ. I would love to get him on board. I think he would help this offense tremendously. He made a big difference for the 49ers in the postseason last year. I'm all in. There's been rumors, reports that there's mutual interest there. Travis Kelce restructured his contract. We'll see. When Odell gets healthy, he'll make a decision. Maybe that decision ends up being Kansas City. William Bernier, do the Chiefs need to trade for a wide receiver after this game? I don't think so. You don't need to. At times, these receivers have trouble getting separation, but the way they played against the 49ers in the second half, JuJu, huge game, MVS, big game. Hardman had a breakout game, 3 touchdowns. Sign Odell Beckham and call it a day. You don't have to trade for a receiver. Now, if they trade for DJ Moore, I'm not going to complain, but at the same time, I don't think you have to force a trade here. I think the Chiefs are in a pretty good position overall. Mason Cohen, can we get DJ Moore? Right on cue. Sure, you could. Might cost you a first-round pick. The question you'd have to ask yourself, do you want to trade a first-round pick for DJ Moore? I don't know. I like DJ Moore. I think he's a good player. Carolina just had a nice win over the Buccaneers, and DJ Moore had a touchdown. This wide receiver core, I kind of go back and forth. I like it. I still don't know if you have a true number one, but Juju's had back-to-back great games. MVS had a bounce-back week here. You could talk me into it. It all depends on trade compensation. William Bernier, does the need to trade for a wide receiver? I don't think – okay, we already answered this one. We'll see what happens there. Aaron B., how about Orlando – I think you mean Brown, actually playing well today. Chiefs' offensive line was great. They gave up 1 sack to Nick Bosa, and Andrew Wiley was blocking him most of the game, got beat once. You'll live with that. This is the best game they've played all year up front. Chiefs' offensive line stepped up. They've had some ups and downs this season, but on Sunday against the 49ers, I thought they did some really, really good things. I was pleased. I was impressed. I was excited to see how this team played up front. I think that was a big positive for this football team. Red Kingdom, use hashtag Chiefs or Super Chat to get on the show. Thank you guys for the epic watch party. Trace is coming to all these now. You know what? Listen, I think Trace is going to have to be here every week. That's just how this is going to have to go. And that just is what it is. And subscribe to the channel. If you missed our watch party, Red Kingdom will tell you. He joined us, and it was a hell of a watch party. The Chiefs picked up a big win. We're going to have videos all season long. We reached 33,000 subscribers. So round of applause to all of you. Appreciate the love from the Kingdom. And let's get to 34K. We'll be live for most games this season. Hit that sub button. We have a lot of fun every single week here on the Chiefs Report. Jaxon, I know it's early, but draft Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Down. I don't know if he'll fall to the Chiefs, but he has been injured this year. Could hurt his draft stock a little bit. He's a great player. Love him at Ohio State. He was unreal in 2021. Injuries have hampered his season this year, but I do think wide receiver is going to be a position of focus this offseason. You've got Mecole Hardman, who's entering free agency. JuJu's on a 1-year deal, so he's going to be a free agent. You're going to have to take a look at that position and decide what you want to do there moving forward. Hashtag Chiefs or Super Chat. Caleb Harrell, how do you think Isiah Pacheco did? Fine. 8 carries, 43 yards, 5.4 a carry. They kind of went Jarrett McKinnon heavy. He only had 2 carries, but McKinnon played, I think, around 50% of the snaps at running back. A lot of pass catching for McKinnon. He had 2 for 36. He was in there blocking a lot on passing down. So Fine. I mean, the Chiefs are still going to mix and match at running back. Just because they switched Pacheco as the starter for CEH doesn't mean it's going to be like some massive shift at running back. They're still all three going to get touches: Pacheco, CEH, and McKinnon. So thought he did well. Had a nice kick return as well in this game over the 49ers. Yeah, I think he's going to continue to get better and better. He's got the size and speed combo that you like at running back, and I think that's why the Chiefs are intrigued by giving him a potentially bigger role here. I'm intrigued by BetUS because I thought it was criminal that the Chiefs were only 1-point favorites. So I said, thank you, BetUS. I will take your money, and you guys can as well. In all seriousness, BetUS, great partner. Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet to set up an account today. Use promo code Chiefs125. Put down $100. They will give you $125 for free. And hey, I made money with BetUS betting on the Chiefs. You guys can as well. Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Use the promo code Chiefs125. Let's go to Dustin here. If Brian Burns isn't available for a trade, who is another pass rusher they can get? There's a report out there that the Panthers turned down 2 first-round picks for Brian Burns. I don't want to say for sure, but I think there's a decent chance the Chiefs were that team who offered 2 firsts. So I can't. The Eagles could be the other team that did that, but I can't offer more than that. So if he's not available, you could go to like Robert Quinn. Cam Jordan is out there potentially. There's some vets. Malcolm Roach is a guy. There's a few names out there. Obviously, Burns is the big, young name. He's a guy you could kind of have for a while. But if they're not taking 2 firsts, that being Carolina, then it's just they're not going to trade him. I mean, that is a massive offer for whichever team offered that. The gamer here, do you think the Chiefs will go to the next Super Bowl? They have a great chance. I mean, you look at the AFC right now, it's the Chiefs and the Bills. Cincinnati is the wild card team to me. They're starting to play better. They had a huge offensive explosion against Atlanta this weekend. They're 4-3 now. But I don't think the Chargers are that team. They lost to Seattle this weekend. I think that it's going to come down to Kansas City and Buffalo. And, the Chiefs in the playoffs have been the team that have been able to handle Buffalo. The Bills still have to prove they can beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. So I think they have a great chance. We'll see if they're able to do it, though. Mason Cohen, when will Trent McDuffie be back? Hopefully next week. I thought he would play this week. He did not. Hopefully next week. I will say this. Josh Williams had a pick against the Niners. He's playing better. Jalen Watson continues to battle. L'Jarius Sneed continues to play well. So we'll see. But it would be nice to get him back for sure. Jeremiah, can JuJu be a top? Oh, my God, I got the hiccups here. Give me a sec. All right, let's try this again. Can JuJu be a top receiver in this league if he keeps playing like this? Last 2 weeks have been great. He had 113 and a touchdown last week against the Niners. This week, 124 and a touchdown. I mean, he's playing well. He's playing well. He's the one guy on this team where you could say, if there's a number 1 receiver on this roster, he could be that guy. I've been pleased with what I've seen from JuJu. Oh, my God. The hiccups are out of control. Help me out. Like the video to make the hiccups go away. Holy shit. If you're pumped the Chiefs beat the Niners on Sunday. Nope, didn't work. Like the video. Hit that thumbs up icon, and we will be good to go.